Hi everyone, and welcome to Belinda's DIYs. Today I'm going to be creating several Dollar Tree DIYs. My hope is that they will encourage you through these dark and tough times we are all facing. With so much bad news and sadness around us, I personally wanted to create something positive and encouraging to display in my home, and I wanted to share it with y'all as well. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. First up will be this inspirational centerpiece along with the tray and also some affirmation stones, all from Dollar Tree. For this, I'll be using a round clear party tray from Dollar Tree, some nautical rope, 5 packages, 2 small glass candle holders, 1 medium glass vase, 3 ceramic tea light holders. These are from Dollar Tree. I did purchase these a while back. Some black stones and 2 bags of white sand, some jute twine or cord, some white Waverly chalk paint, some black acrylic paint, and 1 crystal pendant. This is the only thing that's not from Dollar Tree. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the tray first, and what I'm going to do is start adding some of that nautical rope in the center of the plastic tray. Basically, what I'm going to do is once I glue it down, I just will continue to glue the rope around and around, and I'll be doing that by adding some hot glue sections at a time and then just winding it around, as you can see here in the video. Okay, so I want to make some handles, and so what I'm going to do is leave a space about 4 inches where I'm not going to put any hot glue, and then I'll start from that point on as I'm showing you right there. I'll also be creating another handle on the opposite side. Okay, so this is the second handle, and what I'm going to do now is flip my tray over to the back side. And now I'm just going to hot glue the nautical rope onto the back side of the tray and then just cut the rope off. And now my tray is complete. I really love these ceramic tea light holders. I just didn't like the color. So I'm going to change them up, and I'm going to start by applying some black paint to them. Okay, so now that I'm done with them, I'm gonna let them dry. And then just to make sure that the color adheres well, I'll be adding a second coat. And now that the paint is dry, what I'm gonna do is dry brush some white paint over them because I wanna give them a distressed look. I love how they have these encouraging words engraved in the ceramic. So what I wanted to do is make them stand out some more. So what I did is add some white paint over the letters. Okay, so now I'm going to change gears here, and I'm going to start with these small glass candle holders. Now these particular ones have a lip at the bottom base. So what I want to do with these candle holders is add some twine. I'm going to start hot gluing the twine starting at the bottom lip edge of the glass. I'm going to continue winding and hot gluing that twine until I cover that bottom base. And then once I'm happy where I've gotten to the point where I want it to be, I just cut off the twine, and this is how it turned out. And now I'm going to do the same thing to this other one. For the glass base, I'm going to create a cross using some twine. All I'm going to do is wrap the twine several times around my forefingers. Then I'm going to tie it at the center and repeat it again to make a second bundle. And here what I'm doing is just trying to keep the loop in its place because I really don't want it to fan out. And so what I'm going to do now is just hot glue one of those bundles across the other one just like this and just lay it there in the center. Next, I'm going to remove the clasp that the brooch came with, and then I'm going to hot glue it to the center of my cross. Since I'm going to be placing the cross on the glass, I'm going to be using some E6000 for permanent hold, and I'll also be using some hot glue. I'm going to let this lay flat for a few hours until the E6000 takes hold. Well, I wanted this to look like a cross, but it does look like a flower. Okay, so now for my stones, what I'm doing here is trying to pick out the bigger ones and just looking at their shape, and I'm just trying to find the ones that are bigger and flatter, you could say. I'll be using this white marker to write on my stones. And just a heads up, before I started writing on the stones, I did wash them with soap and water because they do have a waxy coating. Okay, so now I'm ready to put my whole centerpiece together. So I'm gonna start with my ceramic tea light holders, and I'm just trying to arrange them how I want them to be. And then I'm gonna place the glasses directly on top. I'm not gonna glue them down. For the center glass, I'm gonna add some sand, and then I'm gonna add a candle on top. And for the smaller glasses on the sides, I'm going to add some sand, and then I'm going to add one of the affirmation stones inside. I don't show it here, but I did add a tea light to them as well. And then lastly, I laid out the stones there on the tray. I did end up making some more. Next up will be this beautiful Amazing Grace home decor. For this DIY, I'll be using another plastic party tray, but this one is in a rectangle shape. And these wall stickers from Main Street Wall Creations. Some nautical rope, and I'm only going to use one bundle. And some Waverly chalk paint in the color white. And lastly, a picture stand, and this is something that I had left over from a previous DIY. So I'm going to start off by going in with some white paint and painting the entire top of the tray. I'm going to allow the first coat of paint to dry, and then I'm going to give it a second coat. Next, I'm going to trim up the edge with some nautical rope and some hot glue. I'll be adding 3 strands of rope. And now I'm going to continue with the second strand. For the third strand, I'm going to cross it over to the outer rope and continue hot gluing along the edge of the tray. Next, I'm going to add the stickers to the center of the tray. And then lastly, I added the picture stand, and what I did is add some E6000 for permanent hold and also some hot glue. And then for extra reinforcement, I added a piece of duct tape. Well, that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and also share. I'd really appreciate it. You have yourself a very, very blessed and safe day. Until my next video, bye-bye and God bless.